This aircraft can be a little bit temperamental. Sometimes you can't get the undercarriage to work, and you have to take off on your belly, and sometimes lose complete control over it. Well, actually that's not the aircraft's fault, I took my eye off the ball. Today we're taking off from London City Airport, have a look around London. I'm trying to get the undercarriage up, that's it, well done. See what it looks like in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Quite impressive. I think that's the Shard. That's Tower Bridge we just flew over. Yes, there we go. You can actually get this mod from an enthusiast page. I'll put a link to that in the details. And just here I've managed to get up to about 30,000 feet and coming down for another run over the River Thames. The plan is to land at Heathrow Airport because I've had a few problems landing at London City Airport. Not really because it's not long enough, but because I lost control of the aircraft the last time. And for some reason it wouldn't go into reverse thrust. This particular footage is before I ran the program in legacy mode, which you can do. And a lot of people have said that this F/A-18 fighter jet runs a lot better in legacy mode. In other words, it doesn't wobble around so much and the controls are easier. That's what used to be called the Dome, now the O2 Centre, I think. Just past Canary Wharf, that could be the Isle of Dogs. And that's the Shard coming up again, but for some reason it's in a forest. Oh, there we are. Because all the buildings and a lot of the details are generated from the cloud, I believe. So here we are, trying to find an airport. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to do that roll, but it was good fun while it lasted. I think this could be southwest London, Wimbledon area. Oh no, we're heading back into London again to see the sights. Yeah, I think that's Wimbledon Common just below us. Putney Bridge not far off, probably at about 11 o'clock. It does look pretty good, I must admit. Although some of the buildings leave a little bit to be desired, I must admit. There you've got the Houses of Parliament. I wonder if fighter jets actually do fly over London from time to time. And now we've got the Tower of London coming up and Tower Bridge again. You can see how windy the River Thames is in the distance. Yes, and on this occasion I was going to attempt a landing at the London City Airport. In fact, I did once or twice, and for some reason lost complete control over the throttle and landed in the river, so that wasn't very successful at all. So we're just going to have a look at the Dome again. I remember when the Dome was built, and it was just, everybody laughed at it as a kind of white elephant and wondering why on earth they built it in the first place. Yeah, that's London City Airport on the left there. But we're not going to be landing there. We're going to try and see if we can try and find Heathrow Airport. And if you've ever landed at Heathrow, you'll remember that it's surrounded by a lot of these small reservoirs and a lot of water. But the last time I flew to the UK, we landed in Gatwick at 3 in the morning, so I couldn't really see very much. Now, where's that airport? Where's the runway? Ah, there it is, just over there at about 1, 12:30, 12 o'clock. Now, I've definitely not lined up correctly here. I haven't, but I've got the undercarriage down. I've extended the flaps as best I can, because sometimes they don't even work, the flaps. I think this mod must be a work in progress or something. I'm not sure if anybody has ever landed an F-18 on grass, but there's always a first time, of course. I wouldn't recommend it. Ooh. Oh dear, that's not very good. And I've got this very strange noise going on in the background. I think I might have to uninstall the mod and reinstall it. Yeah, we've got some reverse thrust there. Well, at least we landed in one piece. That's the most important thing. But it really is fun to fly this, I must admit. And you can nip over to France in just a few minutes. I hope you enjoyed the video.